Hey, good afternoon, Mariella. It's Chris again from LexisNexis. We didn't have the opportunity to do the demonstration due to the firewall protection on your guys' side, so I at least wanted to give you a high-level overview of how to toggle back and forth between Lexis Advance for the traditional legal research and Lexis Practice Advisor, the platform similar to Practical Law that we discussed during our conversation. So with your logins, both yourself and your colleague, you're going to have access immediately to Lexis Advance. When you do the first login, it's going to take you here. Traditional research will all take place right here in the prominent red search box. You can see that you can simply do natural language searches or terms and connector searches, search across everything, or if you wanted to narrow down with pre-search filtering, you can do it by jurisdiction, by category, meaning what results you want to see, by practice area, such as banking, financial markets, mergers and acquisitions, etc. That's pretty self-explanatory. What I did want to show is how you can toggle back and forth between Lexis Advance and Lexis Practice Advisor. Very simple. Go to this drop down. 2/3 of the way down, you'll see Lexis Practice Advisor. Select that. The catch-all is going to be corporate counsel. There are settings where you can change this to land at whatever practice area / module you want. Each user can customize it that way. We were talking about possibly labor and employment, but mainly the securities and capital markets. What you'll see is all these subtopics that you can expand. If you want to take a look at market tracker, that's here. This is also included in this subscription to just securities and capital markets under LPA. That allows you to search any filings, look at recent transactions just to do comparatives. If I go back over into the securities and capital markets, I'm just going to select one of these subtopics. Let's go corporate governance, for instance. You're going to get forms, practice notes, articles, secondary materials. The practice notes are going to be in combination of white paper articles, and then also some guidance out of our secondary sources, meaning you click on secondary materials here, you're going to see different sections of treatises. This is all included. Everything that you see is going to be included in the subscription to this. There's no add-ons to it. The forms, some of these are coming out of the administrative agencies. Some of them are expert forms. When you get into the body of the forms, we'll have drafting notes available. Why is that clause in there? Again, if it's from an outside counsel, you can certainly email the outside counsel firm directly. If you want to toggle back over to, say, labor and employment, you go to screening and hiring, for instance. This is going to give you some of those HR-related type forms. You can click just forms if you want to expand that here. Here's a sample job application. This is highly generic, but it's an example of how it's interactive. You just plug and play. You can download, print, share, whatever you want to do with this. The settings are PDF and or Microsoft Word. You can also email these to colleagues. Again, you have drafting notes available. You can also get into alternate clauses. So any white paper with a C, right here is a recommended provision just for New York, which is great. You can add that to the form. Now you can see the original clause is going to be below that, and you can kill it. You can also adopt any clauses that you have from your own forms bank, so you can copy and paste your clause, put it into ours, vice versa. So poke around with that. Let me know what you think. Thanks.